Hey, it's Thursday. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who labor and burden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves, for my yoke is easy and my burden light." The Gospel of the Lord. Today is the feast of Saint Simon Stock. That may not mean much to you, but you may have seen what we call the scapular. We believe that a lady appeared to him during the 13th century. He was part of what we call the Carmelite order. By the way, St. Therese, our patroness, she was a Carmelite nun. And believe that a lady appeared to him with holding the scapular, and told him that all those who wear the scapular, right, shall not suffer the fires of hell. Wow. It's supposed to be part of like the Carmelite order. They used to have a brown, almost like a poncho, a hole in the middle and cover the front and back. So people couldn't wear that. So the scapular, mine's old now, but covers the front and back. And I've been wearing a scapular since I was in high school. I think it was a sophomore, one of the freshmen. I was in the library, and he mentioned the scapular to me. I remember vaguely about it in grade school, and he had a great devotion, so I decided, sounded good, so I began wearing the scapular. Now, we get confused because those who wear scapular shall not suffer the fires of hell. And that could be very misleading. Think, all I got to do is wear a scapular, and I can do anything I want. Of course not. It means the consecration to our Blessed Mother, and that we follow, of course, Christ, her Son. It doesn't give us freedom to, we are saved not by anything we wear, anything we say. We are saved by Christ's death, his death alone. But really, a scapular for me reminds me that I'm a child of God and a child of the Blessed Mother. And that's what is really important to me. I remember it was the year after high school. It's called the novitiate, year of religious training. It was in the fall. And every day we had a little work period. And it must have been mid-October, and we had to close things up and closing the pool. The summer's over, sadly. And I remember I was raking leaves. And the pool, we had to drain it and get the leaves out of it, clean it up. It wasn't my job, someone else was working there. Actually, his name was Tom also. But with that water, it became a little green slime, very slippery. Anyway, he slipped and fell, banged his head, and went unconscious. Unfortunately, he was lying there in the water. That water was settled there. And the danger was that his face was in it, and it's hard to breathe when you're in water. So I heard the commotion. I ran over, and there he was lying. I remember wearing my scapular and believing in it. I took it off. I said, "Here, place it on him." And they took off my scapular, and they placed it over his head, and immediately, he sat up. I said, "Wow." I don't know if that was coincidence, but I remember as instantly, once the scapular was around him, he sat up. So for me, I take that as a sign. So I wear my scapular, just as a reminder, though, to me that I'm a child of God and a child of Mary, and I want to live and give witness to that truth. May you as well. God bless you.